If you asked 100 developers why they got into tech, I would say like 90 to 95% of them would say that they wanted the tech job. And although this dream of like quitting your 20K a year job, learning to code, and then getting that six-figure salary was really achievable like 2 to 3 years ago, it's not looking so good for us nowadays. Firstly, there's just a lot less tech jobs today than there was before. And on top of that, if you're on like tech Twitter or tech YouTube at all, you'll see stories of people applying to 5 to 600 tech jobs and not even getting a single response. And coming from someone that has applied to a bunch of jobs, has had a ton of no responses, and has finally gotten a tech job, the current tech job market is not what you think it is. And the main opinion you'll see on the tech job market are things like there's too many developers for the amount of jobs, recruiters don't understand me, job applications suck. Oh, also like the interviewing process is too hard and not fair on the developer. And although these four things are entirely true, I just don't think that this is the full truth of the situation. Like with that logic, that would mean that there is no entry-level developer jobs. And although the number of tech jobs and entry-level tech jobs is lower than it was before, they're still there. And I think the main reason why people can't find a tech job is that they're just like everyone else. A few months ago, I watched this video by Primeagen, and he talked about how the current state of entry-level dev jobs simply comes down to developers not being able to stand out, and that there's too many developers just like each other. It feels like every developer is graduating from the exact same boot camp, writing in the exact same language, learning the exact same framework, doing the exact same tutorial. Hell, they even have the exact same VS Code extension. And when there are hundreds of people applying to the same job, when you're the exact same, you're obviously not gonna get picked. And when I initially watched that video by Primeagen, which is like a really good video, I'll leave it down below. At that point, I was like still applying to a bunch of tech jobs. And like I took a step back and I thought to myself, I use Next.js, which a lot of developers use. I've had a lot of the same projects as other developers, and I write the exact same level of code as like an average junior developer. And so at that point, why would anyone hire me if I was the exact same? And after a few days of, pushing that video to the side, complaining, saying, Primeagen doesn't know shit. I know better. I really started working on myself and trying to differentiate myself from other developers. The first thing I did was started coding more. I went from coding maybe 30 hours a week to 60 to 70 hours a week. I also started to look for different types of projects to work on. Like I built this pretty cool app for developers. I built like a full stack starter kit, and I even started to like ramp up the quality of my YouTube channel and started like talking and networking with a lot more developers. And I kid you not, after a few months of setting this goal, the first interview I got for a developer job, I got. And I know it's easier to say that when I'm on the other side, but why is it that when I started doing something different, that I got the attention of recruiters and companies? When I was hired, my manager literally told me that you were just a lot different and what we needed for our company. Like he really liked my projects and probably appreciated that it wasn't a to-do app. It's not the job application's fault. Hell, it's not even the market. The fact that people can still get entry-level jobs is for a reason. And in those situations where there's not a lot of tech jobs, but a lot of people, you have to find a way to stand out. Maybe that means coding 2 times more than you usually do. Maybe it means like starting a YouTube channel or like participating on Twitter more. Maybe it means starting your own software company and seeing how it goes. You don't know it, but all these little things that you're doing differently will eventually make you stand out so much that it's impossible to not get the attention of these recruiters. And yeah, that's just my opinion on the matter. If you reach the end of the video, that means that you liked it. So please like and subscribe. It would honestly really go a long way. And if you did reach the end, I want to know. So leave 2 thumbs up in the comment section. I will respond. I promise. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.